Before you ask, yes, we are twins. And the first thing you want to know is which one is the smart one and which one's the artistic one? You're probably wondering which one is better at sports, who's more popular, and who has more friends. Now take a step back. This is Abby, and I'm Emma. We are twins, but we are two separate people. One of us isn't just the art twin or the math twin. We're simply two people, just like every one of you. Think about your friend group. Sure, inside that group you can group people together, but everyone inside that group has their own personalities and interests. You would never dream of sorting your friends into the artistic ones, the social ones, the smart ones, so why should we be labeled into any of those categories? Unlike most people, twins always have someone that they are being compared to. It is always whose ACT score was higher, or who did better in English last semester. As a twin, this comparison always becomes everyone's business. Even my doctor asked me which one of us was the good twin and which one was the bad. Other people do not have this direct comparison, but twins always have someone they are compared to and seen as exactly like them. If one of us gets a bad test grade, it's, well, why could she do it, but you can't? This comment has never encouraged me to do better. Instead, it has made me feel worse, like I should be more like someone who I'm not. To break free of these comparisons, we aspire to be separate but similar, together but not attached, because we are individuals who can like whatever they like, no matter what our twin says about it. In modern society, aspiring to be different can be a struggle. Everyone is labeled so many times so that they've been cut out with a shape to become a certain label. Someone is either a nerd or a jock, and no one is just a friend or a person. You are often seen as one of these identities, but for us, we aren't even seen as one of those. We're just the twins.
To many people, we are simply the twins, one unit and one idea. And when trying to be a unique person, being grouped in with another unique person is hard. It's almost like having a best friend. Everyone always sees you with your best friend and just assumes you have similar interests. Now imagine you look like your best friend, share a last name with your best friend, and a room with your best friend. While it may seem fun, sometimes we just get directly compared to each other, and it is not as interesting as it may seem. In our room, for example, you can clearly tell which side of the room is mine and which side is Emma's. As a twin, sometimes we're not even treated as individuals. Instead of Abby and Emma, sometimes we're referred to as AME, which, as funny as it can be, is often followed by the statement, "Oh, I just forgot you guys were two separate people." On the other hand, some people assume we are completely different, like in the movies when there's the jock and the girly girl who just happen to be sisters. And people even ask us in real life, so which one of you plays sports and which one of you does art? And when we say neither, they get confused, because isn't everything in life like the movies? In some cases, twins are like friends. In a friend group, everyone has similar interests that bond them together, and we can all share them. So if I watch a good movie, I'll tell Emma about it, and then we'll have similar interests. But also, we do have similar interests because we are twins. As twins, growing up, we were always put in the same dance class, the same softball team, and we did basically everything together, and that bonded us. But we also now have very similar interests, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. But when we did get an opportunity to choose which path we wanted to take, for example, in band, Emma played the euphonium, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's like a large bass instrument, and I decided to play the flute. So when we walk next to each other in the hallway, Emma lugs her massive case while I carry my small flute.
And our aspirations are even different, yet with some overlap. We both know that we want to go to college, probably minor in dance, but the rest is unknown. However, it is very unlikely that we will end up in the same career and with the same major. Like friends, we can have varying likes and dislikes without just simply liking or disliking it because the other one feels the same.
Being a twin will always be part of our identity, but it is never the only aspect. As an individual, I can enjoy something Emma doesn't, and Emma can enjoy something that I don't. For example, in the future, if Emma wants to get a separate career or move away, I cannot hold her back because we are two separate people and we deserve separate opportunities. But even so, aspiring to be different and a unique person can be hard when there's always that easy comparison. Even in the future, we'll probably be asked how our twin is doing and what they're doing and be compared to our twin. But in the end, we would never give up being a twin because it made us who we are today. We always have that person with us who knows us best and who is our best friend. We can never but we can never allow having that direct comparison to stop us from fulfilling our potential and growing as unique individuals with unique interests. Thank you.
Thank you.